Good morning, and thanks for making ekaboom.tv part of your morning routine.
I'm Ruben, and this is Joan Romero, and today is part 5 of our 5-part series on the death of internet marketing gurus.
So let's get down to business. Earlier this week, we've talked about what is internet marketing. We've talked about the fundamentals of the market. We've talked about
To the consumer.
what you can do to help with the shift in the market, or I guess we said how you
Help
can
to
help.
kill the internet marketers.
And then we've talked to
Celebrate their life.
talk to the internet marketers, the gurus themselves, saying, okay, there's a shift happening. Which side are you going to be on? Are you dying out, or are you going to rise above and take advantage of the shift that's happening?
Today we're going to kind of summarize what we've been talking about, and we're going to talk about the future. What is the future? So we've talked about this a little bit, but where is everything going, and what can we expect? I'm hopeful for the future of the industry.
We're optimistic.
I'm always optimistic, maybe too optimistic, but I really think that this shift can happen in the right way. I think if we are complacent, it will happen in the wrong way. It'll happen like the last shift, and all these marketing, educating guru people will just change their sales tactics. They'll get amongst themselves.
That was the last shift. Was there like, oh wait, sales are going down. Hey, let's sell it a little differently, even though it's kind of basically the same thing.
That's basically what happened. And so what I think though could happen if everyone participates in this sort of revolution of the industry is that we can make it better. It can be better. It can be what we really want it and expect it to be in the end, which is a real educational market that really helps people to be able to take action, because that's ultimately what we want. Is we want a better product and a better market and a better way to be able to get that information and a better way to be able to implement it. So, I think unfortunately in the industry we've kind of destroyed the whole term guru. I mean, guru is kind of, as much as a real guru, as much as we may respect them, like that's not really an internet marketing guru, but like the real term guru is someone who has wisdom and conveys that wisdom. Is almost like a spiritual leader in a lot of ways. Maybe some of these internet marketers are more like that in a spiritual way. They're very charismatic. they develop followings, but I think in some ways they've tainted the name guru, and I think we need something different. What do you think?
I agree. So what is something different? Something different. I think, so what they've done is they're just, hey, look at me. Where I think a real guru is, okay, so I have wisdom. Let me look at you and impart what would be helpful to you. So that's where I've been kind of hurt by the whole, I'm a guru. I'm like, no, you're not. But I think what we now need to look at is what we're looking for is not a guru or even a sage, someone who's very wise. Okay, that's great, you're wise. But in this market where you're promising, or the thing that we're buying is help us get from here to here. You talk about taking our business to the next level. You talk about giving us the information and the steps and the tools. We're buying tools that we need to help fulfill a need. And then we're not getting it, is we need someone who is a maven.
Yeah, I think a maven. The definition of a maven is it's a trusted expert in a particular field, who seeks to pass knowledge on to others. That's their desire. That's their goal, is to pass that information on to others. It's not about selling it to others. It's not about making themselves the center of attention. It's really about helping empowering other people. The word maven, it comes from Hebrew. It means one who understands, and it's based on an accumulation of knowledge. But I think the key there is that it's someone who seeks to pass on knowledge. Because I think if you seek to pass on knowledge, you just automatically become a better teacher.
Yeah, because you're looking for that feedback. When the person's like, wait, I don't understand, you're like, oh, okay. Where are you getting lost? Walk with me. Okay, now this is where we're diverging. Okay, this is what you need to know. Where other people are like, don't bother me with your support tickets. I can't believe you don't know how to blah, blah, blah. You just blah, blah, blah. You're like,
yeah, you get blah, blah, blah. You ultimately you get a canned response. Refer to this video or go and look that up on YouTube and figure out how to do that. Often it's just, even if you get that, hopefully a lot of these things, you don't even get a response to your email, or you do, it's like 5 days later, and it's really not a good response. So you're spending like 5 weeks trying to get a right answer from someone.
you only had 30 days to get a refund.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
You're like,
My refund period's over. I can't get a refund now. But I think that it's important for us to be able to understand where I think things will be going and should be going, where we are really desirous to get that information out there. Now, if this were some sort of internet marketing program, like this episode would probably be the one where we'd say, now we've got a product for you, where we're different and we do everything. We don't have a product for you. We don't have anything to sell you. We're not here to try to, we really want to affect change in this market. And we've talked to everyone, we've talked to consumers, we've talked to the gurus. It's up to both of you to come together. We're the mediator here. We, really, you two are the stars. You're the, whether you're a consumer or a product consumer, it's up to you guys to really make this industry a better industry and to better educate people. Stop being gurus. Stop buying from gurus. Find the mavens. Find the people who really, really desire to get the information out there and to convey it. And when they see that it's not getting out there, that they rethink not their marketing tactics, but they rethink their educational tactics to say, how can I help more people do more? Unfortunately, I've talked to a lot of gurus who've told me, well, if they can't do it, it's their fault. If they don't take action, that's not my fault. I conveyed the information. Now it's on them. I conveyed it and I sold it.
There's always the professional student, people who will just buy things just to buy it, or the compulsive buyer. And those people may not take action no matter what. But for the people who who need to take action, who are counting on you to help them take that action, those are the people that you really need to be connecting with.
Right. And those are the people also that you need to look at and say, if I can't communicate to those people, then I have failed as a guru. I have failed as a maven to be able to convey that knowledge, because I seek to convey knowledge. I seek to get, I'm just saying it, talking as them, that's should be the attitude that right. They seek to really convey that knowledge, and it pains them when that knowledge is not imparted, when someone does not take action, and they figure out, well, you have that desire to do it, so what am I doing, or what am I not doing, or what am I doing too little of, or what am I doing too much of that is preventing you from being able to do those things.
So then we encourage the guru or the maven to now
Let's just call them mavens.
The mavens.
We encourage the mavens. Gurus, I'm sorry, you're dead. You're dead to me. No, not really. I mean, we hope that you look at this and really change your tactics. But let's talk about mavens. The gurus are gone. Mavens.
So then what you need to do is either go and get those skills, learn what you need to learn so you can be better, or partner with someone who has those skills and you can work together to be the ultimate.
Yeah, you don't have to, for the gurus, they don't have to be that person. They don't have to go and say, okay, well, now I'm going to spend the next 5 years learning how to teach people better. You can bring someone else on. There are tons of people out there who are amazing teachers, amazing mavens, who you can bring into your organization and say, come in, help us teach better. And
here's the information we have.
But they're
here's
not
the people we're
they're not
with. How do we
to find someone
that?
who's a great Maven and a great marketer? That's very hard. And I think probably the future of the industry is you're going to see two people. You're going to see Mavens partnered with the experts. And I think, because to have that be the same person is very, very difficult. It's very difficult to find because that's a very diverse skill set. The two very diverse skill sets. So I think what you're probably going to see is you're going to see those two people combine, and those are going to be the future of the education marketing or education in online marketing industry. Is you're going to see those Mavens with the marketers, and they're going to come together and work together and produce amazing products and really, really help people. And again, all of those old sales tactics will work if you do amazing products. It's the reason sales tactics need to shift is because people are making junky stuff.
So as we're defining this, we're saying, okay, no more gurus. We're talking about Mavens. I just want to look at this just really fast.
Go ahead.
So a Maven is a trusted expert in a particular field who seeks to pass on knowledge to others.
Right.
So maybe it's the Maven who needs to combine then with an educator to help them.
The marketer or the educator?
So the marketer, previously guru, who's now a Maven.
Okay.
Is the trusted expert.
Okay.
We know you can do it. You have the information. We've seen you do it. But now we're saying, okay, that was the guru. Now we're asking the guru to become the Maven, to seek to really pass on that knowledge to others. And then in order to actually pass it on, they need someone who understands education, the thought processes, how to convey information, how to, help make real processes and actionable steps to then get it to the end user.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's interesting because I was actually defining it like the Maven and the marketer.
Right.
But I guess if the marketer really seeks, then he, in a lot of ways, he is the Maven.
Right.
I guess you're right.
That's what I'm saying.
I see what you're saying.
Maven, marketer, Eminem.
They come together, and then it's like a full brain.
Yes.
You got the right side of the brain, the left side of the brain. They come together.
Yeah. It's like the left side of the brain. So you got the thinking, the logical, and then you got the creative and you need them both.
Right.
All right.
Absolutely. So
I like that a lot.
that's what we think. That's where we think the future of this market is going. That's where, but again, part of that depends on all of you out there. How are we going to take action? How are we going to affect change? And again, the only language that most of the people who are producing these products, the only one they really understand is money. So if you want to communicate it to them, you can do it with words, but you also have to do it with money. You have to stop buying their products and stop doing things. Again, we don't have anything to sell you. We really want to affect this change, but the change depends on you.
And then also to the marketers who understand the language of money. If you get both working really well together, people will pay for it, and they will pay a lot to get a good product. So I hope you're motivated because we're excited and we want to see this happen.
All right.
So thanks for subscribing, liking, and sharing your thoughts in the comments below.
Have a great day.